Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Tauren Druid leveling series. I know I haven't made one in a while, guys, and that's mainly because I've been focused on League of Legends, hitting 30 and doing ranked games. But I'm back in the groove of things in this series, recording again and just making videos for this awesome series that I know you guys love. A lot of you guys been messaging me like, Galarn, where's the next episode coming out? When is it coming out? You know, you guys been tweeting to me, putting on my Facebook page. And it's finally here, and I'm going to be posting an episode once a week. I'm not sure what day. I was going to try to have at least once a week, maybe 2 weeks if I'm feeling good, maybe, who knows. So that first quest you just saw was that was probably a really fun quest. I was like in like a machine gunner, and I was just knocking down these what's it called, Alliance helicopter invaders that are trying to pretty much, well, yeah, destroy the Horde. Or our little base there in Stone Talon Mountains. So now we are going to be moving out of Stone Talon Mountains this episode, and well, of course you guys probably know where we're going from the intro, Southern Barrens, and that is the next location that we will be leveling in for this episode. Now, right now I was really close to leveling, and I could have done a quest. Well, I was questing, but I decided to just go out and kill animals instead. Which I tend to do if I'm like pretty much a bar away. I usually just go out and just kill mobs to level up, just to get that really quick experience. And there's Ding level 31. So yeah, that's pretty much what I was doing for that clip there. Just going around wiping up just the people or the mobs and just getting it done, get that level so I can go to the next location, which is the Southern Barrens. And the Southern Barrens I'm actually kind of interested to go into because I have never leveled in the Southern Barrens since the Cataclysm, which is really interesting because it's definitely gonna be a new experience, and new experiences are what makes the game fun. Like, if you guys could think back to when we first started playing WoW, like think back when we all started first playing WoW, when we didn't know what we were doing in World of Warcraft. Those were the good days, you know, when we were leveling, because we had no idea what we were doing. Everything was new. It was an adventure, and that's when WoW was at its prime for me. Like, I had so much fun in WoW when I first started back in Burning Crusade. But anyways, so now we are in Southern Barrens. We just we had to take this high road, or this like little secret path kind of, and there's like these Alliance what do you call those guys? The guys that patrol. Oh god, brain fart is bad. Well, they're pretty much patrolling the mountains, and I had to fight my way through them to get to the Horde camp. And now that I've done that, I had to go around, kill all these Horde that were protecting these orc that were slaves, which it was really interesting quest. Alright, so now I'm Ding level 32, and now I want to talk about just a little bit about some Southern Barrens lore, because there is some lore and I didn't know this. It's really interesting. Okay, let's talk about this a little bit. So pretty much in the Southern Barrens, after the Cataclysm happened, this strange overgrowth of wilderness, as you see right now in these clips, sprung out of nowhere into the Barrens. I mean, there's grasping vines, plant life, like literally of its own accord, moving, thinking, having its own conscience. And then this is definitely no ordinary forest, as you can tell. And the wildlife had definitely been altered, and the ones that were living in the Southern Barren were the wilderness, this crazy wilderness, and the Quillbore. Now, the Alliance was having a hard time like getting through because they wanted to put supplies through there for the war. They also wanted to set up diplomatic relations with the Quillbore, but the Quillbore were like, no, we're angry beasts. If you want to come at us, we're gonna fight. So that did not help at all. The negotiations were a terrible fail. And then, of course, the Horde were just doing their thing. You know, they really weren't trying to negotiate with the Quillbore, because after Garrosh Hellscream took over, there really wasn't too much negotiating. I mean, they were just cutthroat now. I mean, they were just mean. So yeah, that's a little bit of lore, and that lore is pretty much after the Cataclysm. The lore before I kind of already talked about when we were in Northern Barrens. That's the lore that happened before the Cataclysm, like pre-time, before Cataclysm. Yeah, so that's the lore after the Cataclysm and for the Southern Barrens. Now this quest right here is really interesting. So I pretty much had to summon the Quillbore. I guess he's like the mighty chief of the Quillbore in the Southern Barrens, and I had to 1v1 him. So it was like a duel to the death. It It was like the battle arena. So I'm like this huge cow fighting this quail boar who has really pretty cool looking gear. And he was actually kind of harder to kill than I thought. I mean, he did a lot of damage to me. I almost died. Yeah, I almost died, guys. So he was doing a lot of damage to me. And you're gonna see it. I almost die. It gets pretty close. But of course, it's supposed to be 1v1, and he has those fellow quail boar watching. But he kind of cheats and summons a lot of these boars to kill me. It's like these little miniature boars. So I would have to say it's not an even fight, and you're about to see right now. He summons like these whole bunch of these boars, like these little tiny boars. You're about to see them come out now, and here they are. And there's a lot of them, and I don't really have an AOE, so I'm pretty much trying to just dot all of them up and kill them. But yeah, they're taking a lot of damage out of me. As you see my health, I fall kind of low, so I have to pop a heal. And usually I don't have to heal up at all because living as a Tauren Druid with heirlooms, you don't really have to heal too much. I mean, most of the time you kill targets really fast. So this is a rare chance, and this quest was really fun, by the way. I really enjoyed that quest. So now we started moving a little bit more south. Now we're going towards the bottom of the Southern Barrens. Before we were kind of in the northern part of it, where the big little crack dividing line is of molten lava, where Deathwing pretty much made that huge crack line. So right here, I'm trying to pick up bigger mob pools because I think I can handle it now with my gear. Now that I got better gear from dungeons and all that kind of jazz. So I'm trying to pool bigger pools because that also is how you level faster if you take bigger pools. So that's another thing I was trying to do. So this quest was kind of interesting because this shows the fighting between the Alliance and the Horde in the Southern Barrens. So I guess this was like an outpost here for the Horde, and it got burned down by the Alliance. And now you have all these Tauren and Orc Horde, and they're the members of the Horde, and they're fighting Alliance members too. You'll see them engaging each other, and that was ding level 34. So now for the last ding, I am furiously trying to take down these quail boars. I had to kill about like 13 of them. So again, if you don't like quail boars, I don't recommend going to Southern Barrens because a lot of quests have to do with quail boars. But I enjoy these kind of quests. I really just love the Barrens. The Barrens is like one of my favorite places to quest. Besides Tannerus. Tannerus is probably my all-time favorite. Yeah, so another question, guys, I want to know from you guys is, what is your favorite place to quest in WoW? Put that in the comments below, please. I'm kind of interested to know what your thoughts on that one is. So yeah, guys, this episode is pretty much coming up to an end. It's a little bit shorter than my other episodes by like a minute or two. So I apologize for that. I'm planning to get more clips and have it more action-packed for the next episode. Yeah, so I definitely want to apologize for that. I also want to apologize for having this episode come out so late. I know you guys have been wanting this to come out for some time now, for like the past week. And I just been slacking on the editing and all that kind of stuff. So I apologize for that one, guys. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video.